Let's talk to all these people about the heart of Mars and see what we can find out about it. So apparently, it was her who gave us the initial quest. Layla Pulaski.
Ah, didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up.
You seem awfully defensive. How does she seem awfully defensive?
Defensive? No. I mean, okay, maybe I'm just a little concerned that we be hiring new people when some friends of mine were recently turned away. But that is all. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
Have you been here in Sidonia for long? I missed all those other dialogue options because I didn't know that bottom one was going to move the thing forward.
This is only my second contract, so I think I've been here for 4 years now. It's great. I love it here. I'm working on getting those red eyes that are all the rage these days, you know. You'll hear a lot of these other chumps complaining about Sidonia. They say it's boring or dangerous or whatever. Look, I come from an iced planet. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Sidonia is practically paradise compared to where I grew up.
Okay, what are these red eyes? Why would you want to turn your eyes red?
Why? I mean, who wouldn't want cool blood red eyes? It's kind of a badge of honor thing around here. People know you're hot stuff when you got red eyes. Also, it freaks people who don't know about them. Except for little kids. They always seem to think it's awesome. Either way, it makes for fun social gatherings.
Okay, that's odd. So you're the one who programs Gnome?
Yeah. Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him. But when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say.
Okay. Got any good mining tips?
Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag.
Hank, what a loser. No one sent me. I was just asking. Miner to miner.
Oh, you're a miner too. Funny. I didn't think there were any new contracts starting. Which means you must work for a rival company. And if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you've got another thing coming. Look, I won't report you, because we've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this. What's wrong? You out of words?
You mentioned something about the heart of Mars? I'd like to know more.
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared.
Why is it called the heart of Mars?
Because in Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war. His heart is cold, but tough like titanium. One of the miners started calling it that long ago, and the name stuck. Seems fitting enough.
Why haven't you tried to claim the heart of Mars?
Fair question. I'm not really the adventurous type, to be honest. And frankly, I don't need the money. So, I don't really feel the need to involve myself with the prospect of a potentially deadly cursed chunk of titanium.
First door. You pulling my leg?
What? No. I mean, maybe the cursed part isn't real, but who am I to say? Look, I told you what I know. You can either choose to believe me or not. All I can say is that if you manage to find it and avoid the curse, you'll be a legend around here.
Geology. If anyone could find this heart of Mars, it's a geologist. Like me.
You seem pretty confident. Who knows, maybe you really will be the first. You'd certainly make history around here if you find it and live to tell. I'll share the coordinates of the cave with you. Remember to be wary out there, and best of luck. Leaving already.
Please keep
So
prolonged
glad
showers
I'm
and
stopping
other
to
water
drink.
use to
There.
minimum.
See you
Do
around,
your
I guess.
part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Sidonia.
Layla Pulaski told me about something called the Heart of Mars, an extremely valuable chunk of titanium in a cave on Mars.
Department of Public Works.
I can't believe Deimos has a psychologist on staff. What's up with that?
We've already met her, but now we're getting a quest. Well, everybody take a drink. Gairi Limson.
They told me this job would be tough. I don't see what the big deal is.
Hey, you have some of those expensive red eyes that everyone wants. What do you know about the Heart of Mars? A thing I'm hearing about.
Oh, that. It's a legendary chunk of titanium ore that any miner would love to get their hands on. I can only assume Layla told you about it. She's obsessed, but too scared to go after it herself because of the curse. But you do you. Don't let her scare you off.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm the blasting supervisor.
I help take care of tricky deposits and expanding sections of the mine using controlled detonations. It's much faster than normal mining, but also more dangerous.
Yeah, that's how you make mutated bats. There's still a lot of mining to be done here in Sidonia, huh?
Sure is. Mars is rich with mineral deposits, even this close to the city. Although we're also clearing out the space here to make way for possible future city improvements. Not sure what's gonna go here when we're done, how long it's gonna take, or even if it'll ever happen, but it'd be nice to see the city grow.
Still a lot of blasting going on here?
Not as much as there used to be, but Mars is still ripe with minerals for the taking.
Did you know they used controlled particle detonations in the deep mines?
Crazy, huh?
It must have been awesome to set all that up.
I just use regular old explosive charges in my detonations, but I take what I can get, huh?
Okay. Blasting seems like it could be challenging in this environment. Is it?
That's why it takes someone with my qualifications and supervision to do it right. Or else terrible things can happen. About a year ago, some rookie kid thought he could increase his yield, so he strung up a bunch of charges and almost brought down a whole cave. We tightened up safety protocols since then, and haven't had any accidents since.
Okay.
Well, at least none related to explosions.
Sounds good.
Got somewhere else to be? I get it.
A friendly reminder that
Great.
throwing litter off the balconies
It
is
takes guts
prohibited.
and character
Please
to
use
be a
an
miner.
authorized waste receptacle.
You owe me one. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I know. You helped save me from myself. I thought everyone was gonna start treating me with more respect, but that hasn't exactly happened.
Yeah, man, hang in there. It might take some time.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Like, I ain't gonna do anything like that again, but so far, not much has changed. So was it worth it? I don't know. I guess so.
Well, you've already answered this for me, but you ever hear about the Heart of Mars thing Layla's been talking about?
What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars heart or whatever it is anyway.
Got it.
What? You're leaving?
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's wait for that to be done. Rivka Vadia.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you.
What is that? Stink face. Who are you? What do you do here?
We'll get to that. Will you listen to what I have to say first?
You're okay. That cough doesn't sound good at all.
It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Every time she makes that face. Why aren't you wearing a mask? If Hank over there can have a full suit, you can have a full suit. Any idea what's causing it?
No idea. Some sort of lung rot. Maybe from all the Martian dust that kicks up in here. Or it could be something worse.
You're literally coughing right in my face. Just like driving past. I could offer some money to help.
It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
Medicine check. You definitely need to see an actual doctor. Your condition will get worse. You could die.
Really? That bad? Well, it's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with Reliant. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
Oh, what did your father do to you that made you take such drastic measures?
After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then, no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
Okay. But if you don't get help for your illness, wouldn't that be worse?
It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own. If my father finds me, Well, I know my father, and I fear for my safety. That is a definite.
What happened with your father? Why is he trying to track you down?
It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse.
Okay, that seems like a drastic jump. I can pay your father a visit if you'd like.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
I think this is gonna give me a quest. I don't think I should get involved right now. Does that mean I can come back and ask her later? I'll just grab the quest now. Anything else you can tell me about your father that might help?
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until
Yes, your mom died. Stop coughing.
after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Okay, I'll do it. Just tell me where to find him.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
Not the fact that his daughter sent it, the whiskey itself. If I do this for you, can you promise whatever happened with him won't happen again?
As much as possible, yes. I intend to patch things up with him and work with him on our mutual issues. I believe with therapy we could repair our relationship, as damaged as it is. Or if you discover it is irreparable, at least you could put the fear of God in him, and that should deter him from taking further action.
Oh, I'll put the fear of me into him. Sure there aren't any other options?
There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that gift, he will know I am sincere.
Okay, got it. I'll see what I can do to get you out of this mess.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
I just don't die before I get back.
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official UC channels or our trade authority partners. Adherence to this law is imperative in order to avoid unwanted infestations. Thank operation.
If you are looking for spare parts, look elsewhere. I need mine for structural stability.
On days like these, it's hard not to get homesick. But I gotta keep at it for my family back home.
Hey there. You a new hire? I thought all our positions were full.
You got the red eyes, too? No, I'm just here to talk.
How about that? Well, if you're interested in mining, I could talk your ear off. Anyway, I'm Andres. Nice to meet you. Something else I can help you with?
For now, have you ever heard of the Heart of Mars?
Heart of Mars? Oh, you best not get mixed up in that. I'm not gonna stop you, but don't tell me I didn't try to warn you. Nothing good can come of it.
Okay, we'll get the rest of this from you.
Later.
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity
Salmon?
on
Oh, hold on there. Are you supposed to be down here? You could get hurt without proper safety training.
Please exercise caution near balcony
It's okay,
exits.
I've done mining work before with Argos. I know how to be safe.
Oh, Argos. Didn't know anyone actually survived their operations. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I know Argos. They're good people. Their safety record's actually pretty good. They stand to beef up their security, I hear. But that's neither here nor there. I'm Salmon. Not Sammy, not Sam, Salmon. I don't do nicknames. I've been with Deimos for what seems like forever. So what I'm saying is, if you have questions, no one here knows these mines better than I do.
Someone was telling me about the Heart of Mars. What do you know about it?
All I know is that it's bad news, and if you go out looking for it, you're gonna have a bad time. Seriously, just trust me on this one. Forget you heard anything about it and move on. It's not worth your trouble. Adios.
That's everyone? And re-listen to Trev. Go ahead and head off. Still gotta dump all this junk I'm carrying.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Blue 774.
Private drinking establishment. Vets only.
Oh. Wait, seriously? You're not gonna let me drink here?
No.
Alright. Honestly, it's gonna take you to sell me a drink.
Dunno. Could try enlisting. Earn yourself some stripes. Vanguard and New Atlantis will take pretty much anyone with a ship and a pulse. Do a couple runs with them. Then maybe we'll talk.
Okay, and I already have that quest, but I have not.
Do yourself a favor and just go.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Find this Heart of Mars. That'll be 22 minutes. I guess I'm anticipating it to be a small fetch quest where I just go to there. Maybe kill some aliens. No, there's no aliens on this. It'll be spacers. Yes. I gotta pay this. Go to the location, kill some spacers. Grab the thing. If that, it could just be no enemies.
Something you need?
Yeah. Drop these clothing items. this one just lets me jump. This one actually lets me kind of shoot up into the air. So for now, I'm gonna put my Mantis one up. Oh, that's the gun the guy handed me. I need to go back home to pause.
Did you need something?
Now, let's get into space. So we can fly to where we need to fly to.
Liftoff looks good. All systems nominal. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
There we go. I can land straight in front of it.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Ship? See, that doesn't really look like a cave.
Captain Orion, it is pleasant to see you.
Oh, the thing I was looking at wasn't the cave. It's an unknown structure. It's not what we're here for. We're here for the cave. Oh, dang, I was rubbing my eyes. They're just annoyingly irritated, and I smacked the fucking. I know, I need to sleep. There's so much of this game I need to go through. By the time you're seeing that, like, all of this is just super. So I'm really about to sleep. Didn't live this. Cave discovered. Copy pasta cave, as I've seen this exact thing before. A shattering solstice. I've seen this exact cave elsewhere. Extract. Really, there's nothing. It's just grab it. There's no enemies. Why is this so dangerous? Probably gonna be a starboard. That's what the curse is. else would it be? There's literally nothing else here, right? Well, that was it. Kind of underwhelming. I mean, I kind of expected it to be. But I also expected at least some kind of opposition. Where's the curse part come from? Oh well. I can't. Can't go straight to Sidonia from this way. Fine. Just go back to my ship.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Go show her our fancy freaking rock. I extracted the heart of Mars. That's a lot of titanium. I need to show Layla. Okay.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs,
Thanks for explaining how elevators work. There's also a face of Mars. That'll be a better choice.
I have been unable to move from this spot for over 7 years. I have also been programmed.
Hey, you know why they call this the Red Planet? Because it's not a moon! Thank you. I'll be here all week. So glad they're stocking the drink cooler with more options. And Rivka said it was a dumb request. Who's dumb now?
I approved that request. You're welcome. Found the heart of Mars. Got it right here.
What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! if I gave you the wrong cave coordinates? Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
Oh, so it was a prank anyways. That's why